Today we're going to talk about the easiest to make, best tasting protein ice cream. So stick around, I'll show you how to do it. Welcome back, Ironside. Today I'm going to show you how to make this awesome protein ice cream using just a few amount of ingredients, and it's absolutely the best tasting. It's going to be the most convenient way to do things. So first and foremost, the most important part of this whole process is you're going to want to go with this protein right here. It's not a protein that's well known. It's also not the cheapest. I found this about 2 years ago whenever I was looking up the best tasting proteins of 2021 or whatever, and this was number one, and they were absolutely right. I'm not a fan of protein powders. I don't care what anybody says. They usually have a chalky aftertaste. You can't cook with them. That you can just tell when you're eating something that has protein powder in it. You can tell because it doesn't taste very good. This is the exception to the rule. You can actually just scoop this up and eat it straight out of the scoop if you needed to. But the taste is very fine. I bake with it. We make desserts with it. And this is what we're gonna make the ice cream with. So this is Pro-Gym Ultra Premium Protein Blend, and the flavor is Tahitian Vanilla Bean. Now I've tried other flavors and stuff in the past. This is still the best one. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description on this so that way you can go straight to the marketplace and buy it. So we've got that. Not to mention the ingredients in it. So one scoop is 36 grams, and it's 140 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbohydrates, and 24 grams of protein. So I like to use 2 scoops in mine. So I'm roughly getting 48 grams of protein at a low caloric rate. So yeah, we've got this. Again, I'll leave you a description for it. Also, I like almond milk. I'm not one of these anti-dairy people, but this Silk Almond or Almond Breeze is 2 really good companies. This is unsweet, and you can get it in unsweet where it's not flavored. This is unsweet vanilla. A cup of this is 240 milliliters, is 30 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and 1 gram of carbohydrate, 1 gram of protein. So think about things like this, okay? Most people, when they sign up at a gym, they always go and get a protein powder. So you're gonna get your protein powder, you're gonna mix it with milk anyway, and you're gonna drink it. Calorically, this ice cream that I'm gonna make today, it's gonna taste so much better than just a protein shake, but it's gonna have the same exact ingredients and calories. It's just a little bit extra work, but if any of y'all have ever tried to make protein ice cream in the past, and I've done it too, I've had some good flavored ones, but they ask for gum and different kinds of cottage cheese and cream cheeses, and by the end of this thing, you've got an ingredients list this long, and there's no telling how much of this and that you're putting in there. And things like gum will make people sick to their stomach. So you don't have to worry about that. As long as you can handle almonds and whey protein, which is an offshoot of a dairy product, you should be. Okay, and we're back. So we finished blending our protein powder. Again, 12 fluid ounces. We know that it's going to be perfect for this. So the measurements are going to be just right. Just pour it into your pint right here. Put your handy dandy lid on there. And then you're going to throw this in the freezer. It recommends to freeze this for 24 hours before you can use it. So obviously we're not going to wait 24 hours. I actually brought one that I had used from before. So we're going to use that, and I'm going to show you step 2 in the process. But that's basically it. So the first part is you're going to get your protein. You're going to get your almond milk. You're going to measure out 12 fluid ounces. Pour that together. I do 2 scoops of protein. Throw it in the blender. Blend it till it's fine and liquid. And then you're going to put your sill on it and throw this in the freezer. And one last thing I wanted to mention here is that it only comes with, I think, 4. And I like to eat 1 every day. So I bought some extras. And on the lids themselves, I write Monday, Tuesday, all the way through Sunday. And then I prep all my food just like I do with my regular food too. And you're going to label it and everything else. Well, I do that with ice cream. So I know on Tuesday, if I come home from work and I want one, I grab Tuesdays. So it works out that way. But you can label them with like a a permanent marker or something like that, and it stays even after you throw it through the dishwasher and stuff. So we'll be back on step 2 on how to get it from being frozen to servable. And we're back. So we froze. In the first video we showed how to mix it up, throw it in the pint cup, put the lid on it, you freeze it for 24 hours, right? And so that time's passed, and now I'm going to show you what you do from there. So you take the container out, you take the lid off of it, right? And you're going to throw it in the microwave. So 30 to 60 seconds. I like to do that. It makes it easier for the machine to blend it up, and it gives it the right texture. So you do that for 30 to 60 seconds, take it out of there, and you're going to put it in this container right here. It hops in and it clicks. See how it won't move? Means it's in there right. Then you're going to take the top part, which has the blade on it. It connects to the top of that. And then it goes into the creamy, like so. And then, since you're not using any kind of fats or butters, you're going to use the light ice cream. So you just hit that button. It's pretty loud. It goes for about, I don't know, 45 to a minute. And you know how it's doing because it has a status bar. So as the bar gets full, the machine's almost finished with the product. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the film, cook it up, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. We've already blended it. We froze it. We thawed it out. We cooked it up and blended it here, and this is the final product. So you can eat it straight this way, right out of the pint, or you can do a little extra. You can take your spoon and you can hollow out the center, and you can do like spices. So one thing with the vanilla is you can do like pumpkin spice, Splenda, cinnamon, and well, that's really good. You can throw peppermint flavors in there. You can do, I like to do coffee concentrate. So if you like a coffee flavored protein shake, it's a good breakfast substitution, so you don't have to have an actual meal for the morning. But yeah, so you would hollow it out, right? You can throw even candy in there, but it has to be fine. Throw your candy or whatever you got in there, you put it back in the machine, and you just hit mix in, and it's going to take whatever's in there and it's going to spread it out evenly throughout the entire pint. And after that, guys, there's nothing else to do but to enjoy it. It's really good. Like I said, it's cost effective. You don't have to have a whole list of ingredients that you're going to use. It's the best tasting stuff, and it's good for you. So hope that helps. Until next time.